Hey. Oh, I didn't hear it beep. That's funny. It did start. It did? Oh, that's weird.
The frequency's getting too high for you.
That's not good. So I wanted just to go back to earlier lecture. I'm not going to prove anything here. I just want to state these results because I want to have them fresh in our minds to appreciate a distinction between what's happening in Chapter 6 and what will soon happen in Chapter 7. So, Chapter 6, Theorem 3.1, a shape operator is 0 on M, then M is part of a plane. All right? So that's, there you go. And by the way, the proofs that I'm skipping over, they're not that hard. If M is all umbilic, what's an umbilic point? An umbilic point is a point in which the principal curvature function is constant. So K of U is equal to a constant for all unit vectors U. Principal curvature function, right? If M is all umbilic, meaning that every point's an umbilic point, which is to say that every point, oh man, what's going on with my lasers? Every point, now that doesn't mean that it has constant principal curvature everywhere. It means that at each point, the principal curvature is constant in all directions, right? But it could be a different constant at different points. You know, the principal curvature could change as you go from different points, but at each point, if you fix a particular point and look at the principal curvature function in all the different directions attached at that point, it's going to be constant, right? But anyway, if M is all umbilic surface, then M has constant Gaussian curvature. So apparently, what I just said is impossible. Because in fact, if the principal curvature is, well, I guess it doesn't, Well, yeah, the Gaussian curvature is equal to k squared, and this proves here that k is in fact a constant. So, yeah. If M is all umbilic and has Gaussian curvature positive, then M is part of a sphere with radius 1 over the square root of the Gaussian curvature. And this is one of those, I would encourage you to read the proof of this on page 275, 276. It's very cool. Basically what he does is he takes the given constant Gaussian curvature and builds essentially the equation of the sphere from it, and then proves that the equation works, give or take. It's a very, very, very cool proof. And then a compact all umbilic surface is an entire sphere. So all umbilic implies that, you know, it's either 0 or positive curvature, but all umbilic and curvature 0 means that the shape operator is 0, which means it's part of a plane, but a plane's not compact, so it must be that k is everywhere positive and constant, and therefore it's compact as a sphere. Anyway, here's that. And let's see here. Yeah, every compact surface, there's a point in which the Gaussian curvature is positive. These are theorems due to Hilbert. If M is a point of a surface such that the principal curvature 1 has a local max at M, principal curvature 2 has a local min at M, then the Gaussian curvature is non-positive. Liebman's theorem, if M is a compact surface in R3 with constant Gaussian curvature k, then M is a sphere of radius 1 over root k. So that's kind of the converse of the thing I had on the previous slide, I think. Okay, so anyway, just to reiterate, if the Gaussian curvature is 0, it's either what?
Catenoid?
Well, I guess I can't say that, but if the shape operator is 0, well, maybe there is no contradiction. Maybe it's just in my head. Shape operator 0 is part of a plane. And if it's all umbilic, it's let's see here, it's part of a sphere, right? Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to go through these results with you guys, and now we'll move on to chapter 7.
Wait, so what is it if it's k less than 0 or k is 0?
if the Gaussian curvature is 0, well, the thing is, part of a plane implies Gaussian curvature 0, but Gaussian curvature 0 does not imply part of a plane, right? Because we saw that the Gaussian curvature was 0 for cylinder,
Yeah.
and it can be 0 as long as there's like, if there's an asymptotic direction at each point, then that means one of the principal curvature functions is 0. So the product of k1 and k2 is 0, even though it's not part of a plane. So anyway, yeah. All right, so let me put away this pesky projector and let's start chipping away at chapter 7. So I told you we'd come back to, come on. Aha! Come next door to the math lab. No, we will not. I refuse. Ah, no! Oh, dang.
Actually, no, Honor State's past those matter. Her and
Ah, oh, man. Oh, come on. Oh, not cool. It is not even budging. Was that? That doesn't, I don't think that's even Expo. I think this is like a Sharpie.
I think there's a way to get it off.
I know alcohol can. The pipes have vinegar in them, that's the thing. There's no alcohol in those ones.
No?
I do have Germex in my
That's not a bad idea. Germex.
Rubbing alcohol. Yeah.
70%. Or you can just take it out there and spray it on it.
I'll try anything. Take that, math lab announcement.
I have to tell her that she should just do an office next semester.
Who's that, what?
I've been pleading to rack and Shash to get an office.
Ah!
So, dude, I'm gonna be here for the next 2 years.
Well, you know what? If I can get an office upstairs, you can have mine. How about that?
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, you should move Dr. Cook upstairs and give me that office.
And see, this is great because that way it wouldn't be me asking for an office upstairs. It'd be you. Yeah.
Is there any offices vacant upstairs?
Yes.
One. Yeah, there's the one.
Vacant is not the right word. I've heard a rumor. Empty is also the wrong word. But there's an office not currently used by a human.
Yeah, but
Dang it. Well, it smells better. That stuff smells infinitely better than the.
I was telling mine, and she said that he definitely
Jeez.
needs one. 'Cause look, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be like, look, besides, no, I think after this class specifically, I'm gonna be like, I'm the only one that could like possibly tutor higher level mathematics. So I should just get my own office. And essentially, it's just like my class schedule just gets lower and lower every year, or every semester, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
All right. So what do you guys think? Should I work around that? I think I can work around it. It's kind of ridiculous, but.
Color over it. Big black.
Yeah, I need to dry it first. But I mean, if you could score me an off.
it says that if you mark over with expo marker, it might go away.
Yeah, that's not a. It's not a bad idea.
See, like right over with some expo marker and see if it goes away. That's what this guy's doing.
Well, I thought of. Oh man, you got it. See, this has been up here for like the semester because the thing is I don't teach in here this semester, so I'm the only one who writes on these boards pretty much, right? So if I don't teach in here, that means that these boards just don't get used, except for the occasional like formula scribble by the kinesthesiology professor or whatever.
Yeah, I gotta tell Miss Jaws, like, hey, like, I'm just gonna be here all the time, so you should just let me. She's already, I mean, I've already told her I'm working here next year. Just gotta, my FAFSA was ready to go. I just don't know why they don't give it to me yet. Because she said if my FAFSA comes in, she'll give me the job. Like, no problem, but I have to go through a lot more paperwork if I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna be like, look, I'm the only, because all y'all are graduating. That's why. Except Will's also, but he can't be in there.
I see.
Yeah, we're either graduating or it's like they're going to do the internship.
Yeah. So there's not gonna be a lot of people like sharing. I can just be your full-time guy in there and just you take the credit for the last line and that comes right completely.
Well, I thought about a lot of different reasons that I would get behind on the lecture today, but this was not something I anticipated. I feel like my blather. That's actually not too bad. I think it's gonna work. I was just gonna like redact it, you know, just leave it.
The whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. I need to go buy some new white. These are kind of worn out. Oh, you got the juice?
Yeah, whiteboard care.
Whoa. Thank you very much. Yeah, to get this off, you have to use the secret cleaning method of the cleaning ladies. They've got some kind of, I don't know what they do.
Dude, those chalkboards look so good.
I don't know what they do. But this was like this, like everywhere was like this in here last semester. And they came in and they invented some cocktail and then they were just white again. I was like, what did they do? And the thing is, they didn't scratch the surface off of it either. So I don't know what kind of chemical they used or whatever, but all right, I think I'm, for the sake of common human decency, going to stop and start again.